Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hello, YouTube. In the last video, I unboxed my new TRXM K10 Chevy. Sitting over there on a shelf, you can see it. Right there. Got the charged battery up, took it for a spin. Just right here in my little man cave shop. There it is. Painted the sideboards on it. That's a little separate kit that you can buy for it. It's pretty cheap. It's like $10 or something, I think. Looks pretty cool. Like I said before, I too had the tailgate didn't drop down. That'd be neat. Might be able to make that happen. Put a little hinge on it. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. I haven't put nothing in it yet, so. See how many of my 110 jack stands can hold? Two. You got a whole lot of room in there. But like I said in the last video, I had a purpose for buying this 1/18th, and this video is we're going to reveal why. Put this back. Here it is. The 1/14th. Huina, or Huina. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. If you look at it, it's Huina. 2 words. So I'm guessing Huina or Huina. I'm gonna say Huina. But yeah, this is it. I did some research online, and you know, I've been a little interested in the construction side for a couple years, and every video I've ever watched, you know, these things are $2,000–3,000. I just can't see spending that much on an RC, although I'd like to. Got a good deal on this one off eBay. Sealed in a box. So I mean, you just gotta kind of search around for a little bit and you'll find that deal. Got this one pretty good price. So there are some other videos on YouTube of it. You know, other people's got them. So it's probably the more popular metal inloader, you know, for the under $500 mark. I'd say it's, from what I've seen, it looks pretty good. So the upgrades for it now, it's everything is overseas. So yeah, I've got just about everything you can get for it coming though. So as soon as that stuff gets here, we'll do a video on that. I got some pretty neat stuff coming for it. I think you guys will like it. We're gonna make this thing a tank. So let's open her up. This thing's coming in a pretty neat box. And let's see. Pull that out. There we go. I ain't gonna lie, I've been excited about this thing. I've been excited to get this. I was super close to pulling the trigger on the RC four-wheel drive midnight Chevy Blazer. I love that thing. I will get that thing. That thing's awesome. But I don't know. I just started watching the construction videos on YouTube again, and switched my focus. Yeah, I was like, yeah, let's try this. And I was like, you know, the price of this and the TRX 4M, both of those together was still cheaper than the RC four-wheel drive Blazer. So, a USB charger. It's got a little 2-cell LiPo, 2000 milliamp. That's your radio. It's been so long since I've had a, you know, not a pistol grip radio, but just, you know, your standard. These guys making some really nice radios. I've got one of their older ones, and it works still. I mean, I've got 2 or 3 vehicles programmed to it. I don't know. I think I've got my, yeah, I think I got my dually programmed to it and my Wraith programmed to it. The power button is in the center of the wheel though, and it, when you push it, it doesn't do anything. It won't turn off. So like when I turn it off, I just have to pull the battery out of it. But awesome. This thing is heavy. Dang. I mean, you expect it to be heavy, but like you don't really know the magnitude of it until you actually pick it up. But yeah, I think it's, oh yeah. I know there is two sets of weights in here. They go the length of this almost, I'm pretty sure. And they're solid. I mean, that's where a lot of that weight's coming from in the back. And that's metal. Let's see, that's metal right there. Oh, yeah, it's plastic. Yeah, it's plastic too. So your metal's up front. Yeah, all your metal's up front, looks like. Top of the cap's metal too though. That's metal. That bucket's pretty sweet. There's arm right here. You can replace it. I've got the replacement coming for it. Remember, it's always good to go over all the screws. I can already see a few screws that aren't screwed in all the way. So we'll be going over it with the screwdriver. It does have Yeah, I mean, that's a rubber tire. It's like a really hard rubber. There's not a foam in there. It's a solid wheel, I think. It's plastic though. It's really cool. It's got room for a driver. Have to get into the cab, stick him in there. Your battery is on the bottom here. It's right there inside that compartment. Hobby Lobby sells this kit right here. It's pretty neat. It's got all kinds of tiny little bits in it. It's like $8. Yeah, $8. Hobby Lobby. There's you can relocate the battery up top where those weights are. And but personally, I think that if you're taking weight out and to put the battery in, if the battery weighs, you know, I mean, a significant amount less than the weights do, then I mean, you're losing weight. And that's how this thing, you know, that's part of what makes this thing work so well. It's heavy. That's, you want the weight so it can dig. So that's where our battery goes. Your on-off switches right here. Phillips screws hold the whole bottom plate on it. Take those Phillips screws off, and then you can pull the top of this off. I'm gonna be taking all this Phillips out. I can't stand Phillips screws in a RC. It's, for one, I mean, that's how Walmart is. You know what I mean? I've got gear head screw sets. Those are pretty neat. You can buy those, and they got a bunch of different links in them and stuff. So we'll be putting Allen head screws in all of it, and get rid of as much of the Phillips as we can. And we go one step further and get the scale bolts, you know, and put scale bolts in it. I don't even know how much this cost. I haven't even looked into this yet. You know, I watch RC every day a lot. That guy's got a great show. And he uses those on his. Styrofoam left the weird marks on top of the cab. I don't know if I can try and get that off. But I know you can go, we can do a weathered end loader or do like a new end loader. I'm thinking, you know, the truck looks good, the trailer looks good. I think for right now, I'm gonna keep everything looking new. I've got, I got the Caterpillar sticker set coming for this, so this will be a Caterpillar. It's pretty sweet. Now let me go ahead and I'm sure this battery's got a charge to it, so put a battery in it. Put the battery in this. tiny little screws are such a pain. I swear. 4 double A's. Back of that. We only had 3 of the rail backs left, so we'll put oddball in there too. I don't see that door popping off there, so I don't think I'm gonna put that screw back in there. Just not for right now. So we got power. Ooh, yeah, we got power. This is a mini XT30 on the plug. I put Deans on it. All my other stuff is Deans. Power radio. Go ahead and turn that sound off. That's pretty sweet though. Yep, looks like we are already bonded. See what we got here. This thing's been out for a little while, so there's a few different versions of it. They sell a motherboard for it for proportional, and I'm pretty sure this one only has it. Pretty neat. That turner motor is super loud. Into the Chevy. The bucket doesn't sit flat. See that? That's why that arm right there in the center. Yep, that one right there. That's why you have to extend that arm. Extend that arm, it gives you more tilt and articulation on that bucket. So as soon as piece comes out. You can homemade. You can make that piece homemade. I know it would be too hard, but that's on the website for the upgrades. So it's weird. It's already there, so you might as well just order it. The lights will only come on if you're operating the machine. So, well, I like to have my lights on all the time, I think. Or at least there's a button on the controller. See? That bottom one right there. It's for your lights, but it doesn't do anything. So that is the new one, their new end loader for the channel. We have a lot of fun with this thing. And I got that, or I should say I got this. I bought the 1/18th because I figured the 1/18th scale truck would be pretty close in scale size, you know, to the end loader. If I was to park this truck next to the real thing. But I don't know. The truck looks a little big. I drive by one of these things on my way to work every day, and I think it's huge. And I've got a 3/4 ton truck, so I got a big truck. So let's see. I'll take this off. Picked up a screw. So the SCX24 is, you know, roughly the same size as this. This is a 124 too. That, I don't know. That looks a little small. So, I don't know. It's like right in the middle, you know what I mean? It should be like a 120. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think the 124 is closer to the 114th in real, and you know, real scale. Or take the 1/18th is. But anyways, I'm gonna do a series. Like I said, I got a spot out here on my property that, well, first I'm gonna have my neighbors got a bunch of equipment and stuff, so I'm gonna have them come over here and I'm gonna have them blade it and level it real quick. And then probably get a load of dirt brought in. Dirt and some gravel. I need gravel for my driveway anyway, so I'll probably get my driveway done soon. And we're just gonna get to it, boy. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make some roads. I don't know. I like building stuff, so maybe build some little scale houses and maybe an auto shop or something. I don't know. Have a little fun with it. I got little kids, so they like to go outside and play with me and stuff. I want to get them in the RCs too. So, but yeah, thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys on the next video.